Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Feel the Snow. In the last episode, we met the witch for the very first time, and basically she's not going to help us until we go find this ancient scroll for her and bring that back. She did mark it down on our map, and it is way down here past this dark zone that popped up in the last episode too, so we definitely have a very long trek ahead of us, and I was thinking before we go ahead and do that, what we might want to do is actually start building a house for our little snow lady to live in, because I did notice that we are kind of filling up our pockets right now. We don't really have that many empty spaces left, but we do have quite a few different decorations that we could use for a house, so at least that would kind of clear up some of our inventory. Right now we don't have a way to store things, I don't think. We don't really have a chest or anything. I'm hoping that maybe if we fight enough of these nightmares that they'll drop a recipe for a chest, and in fact we'll go out here while it's still nighttime and see if we can run into any little nightmares to fight. We do have these slimes over here, but yeah, these are what I want. I want these nightmares. Since this guy has a Santa hat, he should be dropping a little present for us though, and he dropped a recipe too. Okay, so we'll gather up a whole bunch of these and then we'll look at them once we're done, because we don't want to get ambushed by these nightmares either. Now I am going to have to find more of these little green herbs to eat, because we are kind of running out of food, and oh my goodness, now this guy's gonna come out as soon as I'm trying to pick up my food. Really, little guy? Okay, we'll get rid of this one and then we'll pick up the herb, because we definitely need to feed our little snow lady. Now you guys mentioned that the witch actually has a cauldron in her house that we could possibly use to make that a baked ham, and we will try that out too. Honestly, I didn't think that that was the cauldron we needed, just because it's the witch's cauldron. Like, I'm not sure if we would really, want to go ahead and bake our food in the witch's cauldron of all things, but we will see if that's the case. And I'm sorry, little slime, I didn't mean to hit you while I was fighting the nightmare, but at least we managed to get a little bit more experience from it too. And I guess that's it. The night is already over, oh my goodness. So why don't we go ahead and see what we can unlock here. Since we have another skill point, maybe we should actually put it in like sword mastery this time, instead of these different skills. That might be a good idea, because we do use the sword quite a bit. We haven't even made a bow yet, so it'd probably be a good idea to do the sword mastery skill, just to give us a little bit more damage with our sword. We have a wooden sword right now, and I am hoping that we can find something to upgrade it with pretty soon. And for that matter, we probably do want to make some more of these tools, like the shovel and the saw and the hammer. The saw and the hammer will be very helpful if we are going to make a house today. So the shovel, let's see, we can make that right away. We'll go ahead and make a shovel, and can we actually make like the saw and the hammer? We need a workbench for this, and this is another reason why we're going to make a house today, because we can't actually place the workbench down unless we have some flooring, I guess. So let's see if we can find a couple more things to eat, and then we'll go ahead and start chopping down some trees, because it is going to take a lot of wood for us to make a house. We do have a little tree farm that we're growing up here somewhere. Let's see, yeah, I think this is it right now. They're all tiny little trees right now, but I guess we could cut them down if we wanted to. But we do have some bigger trees off here somewhere. I mean, this is the wilderness, so there is plenty of space for our trees to be growing. And we even have some little marshmallows to pick up too, which is always good. We did steal some of the witch's candy canes, so we do have a little bit of a better way of getting health, I guess, because the candy canes give us a little bit more health than the marshmallows each time you eat them. I'm hoping that they're going to grow back. I'm hoping that the witch isn't going to be too upset that we took so many of those. But yeah, we have a recipe for a Rune of Teleportation. Okay, that's interesting. And a chest, yes! That's exactly what I was hoping for. So the chest, let me just see what the chest is. Let's see, we need 6 pieces of wood and a workbench, of course. That is excellent. Okay, so that is exactly what we needed to clear out our inventory so we can pick up more things. And the Rune of Teleportation opens a portal to an active teleport stone. Okay, we need a Sigma fragment, or 2 of those rather, so we definitely don't have those yet. I guess we're going to have to wait until we can actually use those. But we need food, so let's see if we can grab some more of these green herbs and whatnot. Here's one of those Swedes, and you guys also mentioned that maybe we should wait for this to grow a little bit more, because it might grow seeds. So before I grab that, we'll just go ahead and grab all of these herbs, and we'll see if we pass that by later. Maybe there'll be some seeds on there so we can grow some more of those Swedes, because they are kind of hard to come by so far. I'm not sure if I'm just looking in the wrong place. I mean, this place is really big, all things considered. This is a huge map, so there's probably a ton of different items that we can eat in here, but I just haven't found them yet. But these are doing just fine. The little green herbs are doing us just fine for now, and we can also take some of our raw meat, I believe. It was raw meat and a purple swede to make that baked ham. Let me just make sure that's the case. Let's see, baked ham. Yeah, we need a raw meat and a purple swede. So actually we could run up there right now because our poor little snow lady is starving. Oh my goodness. Let's run straight up there, up to the witch's hut, and we'll see if we can actually use her cauldron. Yeah, I figured, like, since it is the witch, we probably wouldn't want to mess with her secret magic cauldron, but if that is the cauldron that we need, then that is perfectly fine, because that would help us out quite a bit. It would give us a huge boost in hunger, so let's see if this is the case. The baked ham, yes, that is actually a cooking cauldron that we can use. Okay, so don't mind me, Miss Witch. We're just going to make some baked ham so that our little snow lady doesn't completely starve. There we go. A nice big meal. Look how chubby her little snowman is now. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. And let's see what's in our gift box too. We might as well. Hopefully it's something we can use on our new house. Oh, a cookie. Oh my goodness, that's even better. Okay, health plus 30, so that'll help us heal up, I guess. It doesn't seem like it's going to give us any hunger, which is kind of interesting. Okay, she doesn't want to shut the door. She wanted to pick up the twig first, which is perfectly fine. There we go. Now we can shut the witch's door. But let's start chopping down some wood, because we are going to need a ton of wood to actually build a house. We need the flooring, we need the walls, we need a roof, we need a door. We do have some windows from the gift boxes, so we shouldn't need to make those just yet. But if we want to make our house look very, very fancy, then we may want to look into that in the future. Right now we are just going to have to gather up as much wood as our pockets can carry, because I think it takes quite a bit to make all of these different walls and whatnot. In fact, how much does it actually take to make a wall? Let's see, 2 pieces of wood per wall, and then 2 pieces of wood per floor. Okay, so how many do you think we actually need? Let's create 4 floors right now, and then we'll pick a spot to put these. Let's see, I do want it nearby all of our other stuff that we were planting. I mean, we might as well. This is that strange stone too. Okay, so I think the settlement is up this way, if I remember correctly. The kind of, it's a good landmark at the very least. I'm not sure what it does, but it is a very good landmark, and I don't know if I'm going, okay, way past it, way past where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, it would be nice if we had these little landmarks. I mean, I guess we could build houses all around the world, couldn't we? And it's already night, wonderful. But here's this guy down here, so here's the settlement. We don't want to build our house too close to the settlement because we can't actually build around it. So maybe like up here somewhere? I mean, this place looks pretty clear. We'll go ahead and start building up here. I wonder if I can build on top of these things right here, like all of these mounds of snow. Let's see how far I can actually build the wood flooring. So we could just place it down like one right here, one right here, one right here, and one right here. Excellent. Okay, so at least we have our floor down, and then hopefully I'll be able to place the workbench here too. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I can. Okay, and the 1 out of 2, those are actually the 2 ways that you can place this. If you use the little scroll wheel on your mouse, then you can change between the 2 ways that the workbench can go. So I guess we'll place it like right here for now, just for now, until we can expand the house and whatnot, and build walls, of course, because this will at least give us a way to use it. We do need to actually use it to make some of these different things here. Like I think the roof requires the workbench. Yeah, so we would need that anyway. But let's see if we can make some walls right now before the nightmares start coming out, I guess. So it looks like we can make a total of 2 2 wooden walls with all of the wood that we actually have. So we definitely need to chop down way more trees. But yeah, there are tons of ways that we could put down the walls. Oh my gosh. This is a little corner piece, it looks like. So we'll place that right there. And then I guess we'll start going this way for now. Yeah, I mean, that's about all that we can do. We'll go ahead and pick up some of these resources too, because we are going to need it. I mean, look at that. She's already starting to get hungry again. That is crazy. Go ahead and eat your little supper of grass, I guess. And oh no. Chickens in my house. I mean, I know we don't have walls, but you get out of here, chicken. I am not friends with you. We know that we don't like chickens in this game. They are quite brutal. They are definitely the more brutal of the enemies in this game so far. I mean, the slimes aren't too bad. They don't really hit you back too much as long as you keep smacking them. And there we go. They give us a little bit of mucus too, which I believe said that we can use in oh gosh, what was it? It was the campfires and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, fuel for a campfire or a lamp. So that might be pretty good if we could make a little campfire and set it up outside of our house, or if we can even find a recipe for like one of those fireplaces, because I don't think we have that just yet either. But the chest is definitely going to be a priority once we finally build our walls, and once we have a door and whatnot and a safe place to rest our heads at night. Right now we might actually have to go back toward the settlement, because if we do need to rush inside a house, then we'll have to take the old man's house. And there we go, the night has finally set in. So where exactly is this on the map? Oh my gosh, you can actually see it too. That's actually pretty big. Okay, so we're not too far away. We're really not too far away from the settlement, and let's just go ahead and get rid of this guy before we start going down toward the settlement. We'll get rid of this one. They're not too hard to beat either with our wooden sword. Unfortunately, that guy didn't have a recipe for me. But if we just keep fighting these guys all throughout the night, then hopefully we'll have more ways to make our house look a little bit better. We will be quite festive after all, since we still have all of these little presents and whatnot. We have a Christmas sock to hang up at some point, and we also have those gingerbread windows, so a very, very festive little house, despite the fact that it is very far past Christmas in real life. Let's see, there's another one of those, and we also got a recipe from that guy, so that's good. What was that? An ice drill? What on earth is an ice drill? That's quite interesting. Okay, we'll open up the present later. Oh geez, I pressed the wrong button on him and I actually didn't hit him, but there we go. Yeah, it's getting a little bit easier to fight these guys at least. That's always good, but an ice drill, what does that do? I'm not sure. We can make it, but I'm not sure what it would do. I mean, I guess it would be to drill ice, right? Maybe we need to collect ice at some point. There's another one of those gift boxes and another one of the recipes too. Let's see, a lamp. Okay, that would be quite helpful, wouldn't it? And then we could use the mucus too. But here's another guy. I can't take too much time to look at our recipes, unfortunately, because these guys are brutal. They come out of every little corner as soon as you have your back turned. A flask? Alright, I think that was actually for, oh gosh, what was it? It was for the potions, right? We did get a recipe for, a type of potion, which would heal us a little bit more than just the plain old marshmallows, and I'm pretty sure that we actually did need a flask for that. Yeah, we needed a flask, so that's pretty good. That's going to help us out, but we'll have to, see how we actually make that after we beat these, nightmares. It's probably not a good idea to, actually look at all of our recipes in the middle of the night, but I also don't want to clog up our inventory either. And that guy hit me a little bit hard, so we'll munch on some of our marshmallows, I guess. There we go, but we're still doing pretty good. I mean, it would be nice to level up too. Actually, the skill point that we placed in here probably helped quite a bit with our sword mastery. Maybe that's why it's so much easier to beat these nightmares right now. That would make sense. Let's go ahead and pick up a couple of these before this guy comes out and tries to get us. There we go. So we'll have to put some more of those skill points, I think. Yeah, more of those skill points right in here. That should help us out. So now we're on level 2 on sword mastery. And hopefully it'll be even easier to get rid of these guys. Let's see. Can I hit him harder? Oh yes, that is quite hard. There we go. So we should probably be able to get rid of the chickens pretty easily too. We'll have to give that a try as well. I'll leave that little recipe in our inventory for now so that we can get more of these guys to spawn, because this is oh no, he disappeared. Well, we did manage to get quite a few things in all honesty. Let's see. A fireplace. Yes, that's what I was hoping for too. And a candle and a loom. A little loom, like can we actually make clothing or something? Let's see, a loom, and it doesn't say anything about the loom, but we need a rope and we need some wood. So we probably could make that because I believe the rope was in here. We just need some dry herbs, and if we place the green herbs inside the fireplace when it's lit, then we can dry them out for the rope. But we have a candle here, you can put it on a table. Oh, that would actually light up our house, wouldn't it? That would be really good. And of course the fireplace too. We need a lot of stone for that, some wood. Yeah, we definitely need to start getting some more wood as soon as possible. So let's charge straight out there while it's still the very early morning so that we have a little bit more time to collect more wood, because that is definitely a priority. The more walls that we can make at this point, the better. And we'll have to test out those windows too, because I am quite interested to see what those are going to be like. Oh no! Oh, my axe broke! Oh, that is not good! Okay, let's make another axe. Thankfully, I have plenty of twigs on hand, so we don't have to worry about that. And I did make a shovel shovel, right? Yeah, I have a shovel in here, so let's place that right down in our hot bar, and let's also open up our gift boxes too. I mean, we might as well. Let's see. I think that was actually another gingerbread window. Okay, so we have 3 of those now, 4 of those now. Oh my goodness, we are going to have so many windows in our house. And you know, let's go after these chickens too. I just noticed this guy running in the background. Like, let's see how hard it is to get rid of the chicken now with our extra mastery. I mean, they definitely hit back. They are much harder to unblock. Maybe I could use this little shield. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, it does. It completely takes off all of the damage. Okay, that's very good. So if we time that right, then we won't have to worry about taking any damage at all. But my sword is almost broken. That's not good either. I might actually want to make an extra sword just in case. They did give me a recipe for a wooden table. That's pretty good. But yeah, let's see. We could actually make another one of those baked hams if we run all the way back up to the witch's house again. Then we could definitely do that. But yeah, we have a wooden table recipe, so we are going to have a very nicely decorated house once we finally have enough wood. Let's go ahead and chop down a few more of these little trees down here. The little ones only give us 2 pieces of wood and they don't have a stump. So I mean, we probably should wait for these to grow. That would probably be the correct way to go about that. But there we go. All of our trees actually grew over here. Look at that. That is crazy. So we'll go ahead and chop all of these down and we'll take up the stumps. And then I believe we have quite a few of those saplings too, right? Yeah, 7 of those tree saplings so far. And we're going to have plenty more once we chop down all of these. So we could start like a legit little tree farm. Unfortunately, I can't see any of the wood because we have so many trees over here. So maybe we should actually place them like all in a line. That might be a good idea instead of a bunch together like this, because you cannot see any of the materials when you're behind all of the trees. There we go. I mean, we'll be able to see them once we chop these down, but it would just be easier to see them in general, especially if some of the trees aren't fully grown just yet, if they don't all grow at once. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take all of these stumps out of the ground, and then we probably actually want to do this a little bit closer to the house. That would be smart. That would definitely be smart, JessiMew, because we don't want to run all the way down here every single time we need a little bit of wood. Now, I think, yeah, we can only hold 10 pieces of wood per stack, so we have completely filled up our inventory now, which is definitely not a good thing. How are we going to play this? Because I'm assuming that we probably can't make a chest if we don't have any room for it. Let's go up to our workbench and see if we can at least put one together. Okay, here's our workbench. Now let's see, can we craft a chest? Yeah, looks like we can still craft it. Okay, so maybe that actually used up enough wood. Oh, there it is down there. No, it definitely did not. Can I put this in the same stack? All right, now we have a little bit of space to put this chest down. So let's go ahead and plop this straight in the house. We'll put it like right next to our workbench. There we go. And then can I open this? Yeah, that is exactly what I wanted to see. All right. So what should we place in here? I guess like our decorations for now. Our gingerbread windows are 4 gingerbread windows. Oh my gosh. Like, I wonder, let me just see how this works actually, because do we place this right on top of here? Okay, it works as like it works as a wall, but it's the same wall as the witch's house actually, so this is going to be a very patchwork house, I guess, but that's fine. We'll place one right there. We could place one like right on the opposite side too, right over here, and then 2 more in the back if we wanted to, right behind our little workbench. Oh, that is adorable. There we go. So let's go ahead and make some more of those wooden walls too. Like, this house is going to look absolutely crazy, isn't it? That's okay though. It'll be a very fitting first house, kind of like Minecraft. You always end up making your first house out of dirt, right? So this will be a nice fitting way to start the game for us. But let's make a whole bunch of different walls. Let's see, how many can we actually make? 10? Let's create 10. There we go. So that'll use up a whole bunch of wood too. And let's see if we can place all of these in here. So one right there. If I'm quick about this, maybe we can do this before the nightmares come out. Hopefully anyway, we'll place one right there. A little corner piece would be good for this area. There we go. And then maybe one up here too. We'll do the corners first, I guess, and then one way down here. You know, we almost have enough walls, actually. We almost have enough walls at this point. We're only missing the walls for this area. And I believe if we place a roof on top, then it should work just like the old man's house. And when we walk into the house, it'll kind of take down the walls so we can see what we're doing. Because right now, this is not a very good house, is it? I mean, you can't see the workbench. You can barely see the chest. So maybe we should think about putting a roof on top of it as soon as possible, just so that we can see what we're doing. Let's see, can I make any roofs? It looks like we can make some roofs, so we'll go ahead and make 4 of them. Oh no, we don't have enough wood. Okay, so 3 is fine for now, just to place this on top of here. We'll go into our inventory, grab this, and then I guess 1 would go right here. There we go, and yeah, it takes down the walls so that you can actually see what you're doing, but if you walk outside of the house, then you can see our nice little roof. Oh my gosh, that is adorable, isn't it? Let's place 1 way back here too. There we go, and then we just need 1 more little piece of roofing up here, and then our roof will be complete, at least for now. At least for now. I mean, this house is going to be quite interesting, isn't it? We have like 1 little gingerbread slab over here. Oh my goodness, so like a little bit of a combination between the old man's house and the witch's styling of house too, just to kind of show that we've met them both, I guess. So we definitely need to cut down some more trees, and luckily we do have quite a few of them over here. We'll go ahead and cut down some more, I suppose, before the nightmares come out. Though I think they're going to come out very, very shortly. Like, we might have about 1 more hour in game. So let's see how many we can actually cut down before they start coming out and attacking us. Because it's going to be very, very hard to cut down trees while the nightmares are chewing at our heels. So we probably want to focus on that instead. And oh my goodness, oh little snow lady, I have to remember your hunger. Oh my gosh, let's charge straight up to where the witch lives. And for that matter, we also need to make another sword. I almost forgot about that too. Let's see if we can find the witch though. She is like right up here somewhere, right? Oh my goodness, so we're kind of going the wrong way here. We'll go off this way and hope that the nightmares don't bother us too much. I mean, we might as well munch on a few of our little herbs along the way. We might as well, so that our snow lady doesn't completely starve, because that would be terrible. But let's go ahead and grab some of these, and I think we are going to have to fight. Luckily, we are right at the witch's house, so it shouldn't be too bad, but I have run out of stamina too, so we're going to have to turn around and fight this guy. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, that is not good. That is not good. Okay, so let's shut that guy out. And then hopefully we can actually make another one of these wooden swords. Oh my gosh, so we need a stick first, and we need a workbench too. Do you have a workbench? I don't think you actually have a workbench, do you? Oh no, that is not good. Well, at least we can make the stick. We know that we can use the stick to actually fight too. Let's see though. Yes, she does not have a workbench, does she? I'm just going to like wander blindly around her house and hope that it lights up, but I don't think it's going to. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first and foremost, let's actually make our baked ham again, because we can do that. At least we can do that, and then we can make sure that our little snow lady is nice and well fed. And then why don't we heal her up a little bit too? We'll let her have some of these candy canes right in front of the witch. So we'll just pretend that she's not noticing that we stole her candy canes and we're eating them right in front of her. Surely she's fine with that, right? Oh my gosh, and this little cat is so adorable too. I just remembered this cat back here. Oh, I hope we can get a little pet cat at some point. That would be so much fun. Let's go ahead and heal up our little snow lady a little bit more though, and then I guess it's time to charge out there and hope that our stick is enough to take on two of these nightmares. There's only 1 here right now, so let's go ahead and whack this guy. There we go. That was actually really easy, though we did hit him a few times before anyway. So let's see, where did the other guy go? He kind of disappeared out here somewhere. I thought he was running around this way, but there he is. All right, let's get rid of this guy too, and we'll take his little gift box. Oh my goodness, quickly. There we go. I saw this guy coming up behind me, and he kind of spooked me a little bit. But we got that one, a whole bunch of recipes along with it, and I think we probably want to run down to the settlement next, so that we can hopefully hide inside the old man's house if we need to. I mean, we could place some of those pieces of wood inside his fireplace to heal us, because as long as we're standing still beside one of the fires, then we do regain some of our health. So that would be a good place to kind of hide out until we can make our own little fireplace. But yeah, let's get rid of this guy. I am hoping that we can at least finish the walls on our house before we end out this episode, so hopefully we can make a door or two, a couple of walls. That should be enough. And there we go, just as I was going to get that last guy right there. Now, what are these? These guys, they don't attack me, so I assumed that they were friendly. I mean, I guess they are. I don't really want to attack them, though, because I have a feeling, I mean, if a chicken was bad, then this guy is going to be even worse. And I think this may have been one of the Swedes that I was looking at earlier, right? Like, it seems like they do actually grow the seeds if you leave them there a little bit longer. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And in fact, we probably do want to actually start planting a couple of these Swedes in the ground next to our house. That would be a very, very good idea. But first, let's go ahead and grab up all of these stumps. Or that. Okay, that's fine too. Oh, look at that. She can actually take these out of the ground with the shovel too. Oh, I didn't know that. So did we actually get the seeds for, yeah, the ice rose seeds? Oh, that's really cool. Now we're going to have to take some of these recipes out of here. Fish and cream sauce. Okay, I'm guessing that's a recipe of something to eat. And an alchemical table. All right, maybe we can make some different types of potions there. That would probably make sense. But yeah, fish and cream sauce. Okay, so a herring. All right, that means that we can actually catch some fish in this game. And I figured that was the case since we did have that little fishing pole behind that person's house. And what was that? That was a garden bed. Oh, that's like what's by the witch's house, right? Okay, so plants sown here grow twice as fast. All right. That's excellent. So we'll have to actually put that right by our house. How do we actually make that though? Let's go ahead and see how we make a garden bed. A shovel. We actually need a shovel to make that. Okay, so it'll use up our shovel and some mucus too. So we'll have to make sure we're killing more of those slimes, I guess. And we also have, let's see, a fence and goulash with sauce. Okay, so all sorts of different recipes from that night. And let's see what we got out of here. Another one of our Christmas socks. Wonderful. So excellent way to decorate our little patchwork house, I guess. All of our gingerbread windows and our wood walls and whatnot. It is going to be a very, very interesting house. We'll go ahead and pick up all of these little stumps though, and then I guess we'll start planting some stuff outside. We might as well, and we'll also just finish off the very final portion of our house before we end out the episode, because I would like to make sure that we at least have a door here. And can I get this little thing out of the way too? This little piece of snow? Yeah, and is it just like literally snow? Is this just literally snow? Yes, it is. Okay, so we must need to use snow for something. But we do have quite a bit of wood now, so let's see if we can finish off our house. So we probably need, let's see, maybe 3 more walls and 1 door? That probably would be the end of our little house, and then of course another roof too. So let's make 3 walls. Let's see if we have enough wood for all of this. So there's our 3 walls, and then a door. Nothing special for a door, but it does cost a little bit more wood than the walls do, which makes sense. It would be a little bit more expensive to make. And then the roof. There we go. I think that is officially it. Let's see if this is all that we need. We have our walls, and then I guess we'll place the door like right in the middle. That would probably be the best place for it. So we'll put the walls right there, and then we'll grab our door. There we go, let's place our door right there, and then last but not least, we need our roof right on the top. So this should be the last piece. There we go, there's our house. Our very, very strange little house. So from here, I think the only other thing that we really need to do before we leave and try to find the ancient scroll is make a bed, an actual bed, not a garden bed, a bed down here. So we need cloth for that. Okay, we need cloth, which we probably get from the loom, I would assume. I mean, we would still spawn inside the old man's house, I think, if we ended up dying down in the dark zone, so it wouldn't be too bad. We are quite close to this house anyway, from the old man's house, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mean, the settlement is right here, so it really wouldn't be too far of a walk if we ended up spawning in the old man's house, but I would like to make an actual place that we could live, right? I mean, we need a bed in here, we need a cauldron too, we need to make sure that our snow lady can survive and thrive in this area. And I think in the next episode, we'll go ahead and start making like a little garden here too, so that we can pick our Swedes and whatnot and plant all of those saplings. 15 tree saplings, that is quite a bit of saplings. And after we are sure that our snow lady can survive and she has enough food, especially because that hunger bar goes down very, very fast, then we'll go ahead and make our way down past the dark zone, which is going to be quite interesting, and see if we can find that ancient scroll for the witch. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!